FortyThirdMinute review show. Today we're going to be talking about Iron Man 3, the latest film in the Iron Man franchise, directed by Shane Black, starring Robert Downey Jr., Ben Kingsley, Gwyneth Paltrow and Guy Pearce. So after Iron Man 2, I'd imagine that a lot of people, just like myself, felt a little bit wanting in terms and not really quite unsure about the Iron Man franchise itself. After Iron Man 1 really gave people an opportunity to fall in love with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man and Tony Stark and gave us this brilliant, exciting origin story, Iron Man 2 really needed to be something big. And it wasn't. It was a bit wishy-washy in terms of content, and its action sequences kind of just ended and left people just going, well, is that it? It wasn't big enough. But luckily, Iron Man 3 is big enough. It is huge in terms of scale. It's funny and it's exciting and it's adventurous in terms of its action sequences, and after the Avengers it really needed to be. It needed to be this big story, big story in order to launch the second phase of the Avengers storyline, and that's what it is, and it's in no small part thanks to Robert Downey Jr. himself. Everybody loves Downey Jr. as Iron Man and Tony Stark. He's funny, but he's just this great character and everybody loves him. But here we get to see a vulnerability to him, which is a great addition to it. He's suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder after the events of the Avengers, and so you really get a sense of vulnerability to the character, and that he is struggling and he's becoming obsessed with the Iron Man and everything like that, and you need to see it in order to understand it fully, but it is a great addition to his character, and it gives a bit of depth, and it's not just a sort of superficial thing. I never really thought it was. I thought he embodied the character really well, but here you get a lot more, which is great, and everybody's great in the film. It's got some just hilarious moments and some really exciting moments too. The one thing that I would say to people is that it's a bit of a gripe to me, and it kind of grated on me a little bit, but I'd imagine to actual serious Marvel fans it'll grate on them a lot, is the way that they handle the Mandarin. Now, it annoyed me at first, but I got over it after I saw it because I love the film so much. But I reckon it really will grate on Marvel fans. The Mandarin in the comics is this huge villain for Iron Man, and here that it's just not quite handled the same way. And you need to adapt things for films, but I think it will annoy people. But I think they adapted it really well, and they created a really great story around him and everything like that. And don't let that hang you up or anything like that. I only know certain people who this will affect, but don't let it hang you up, because the actual story is brilliant, and it's not entirely original, but it is exciting and fun and pulls everything in. I'm probably just being a little bit overcritical, but so that was the only thing. It's just Ben Kingsley as the Mandarin. I really can't say anything because it would spoil the entire film, and I don't want to do that. I can't really tell you anything about it because you really just need to go in and see it and enjoy it. But we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there because I don't want to spoil it for you. But it is a great, fun, action-packed, hilarious film that I'm pretty sure everyone will enjoy, or at least get some enjoyment from it. It'll have a great success, I would imagine, a massive success, because everybody loves Iron Man. And yeah, it should be a massive summer blockbuster. It's not quite the summer yet, but it feels like that kind of film. It's definitely big scale, and all the actual summer blockbusters are going to have to really try hard in order to compete with this. But yeah, I loved it. Gemma loved it. Everybody around us loved it. People clapped and cheered. One person actually went, "Oh yeah, Iron Man!" at one point in the film. So it's exciting. It is exciting. So yeah, it's gonna get 4.5 from us. Please check it out. I'm sorry, this review has taken me about 50 times to try and get right, and my head's just not quite right today, so I apologise that my review of this has been a bit wishy-washy. It's like Iron Man 2 reviews. It's a bit wishy-washy. So please go and check it out and enjoy it. Enjoy Iron Man. Goodbye. Bye.